Good morning, everyone. My name is Thomas D. Ogburn, and I would like to talk to everyone today about the importance of buying local, the difference in between local retail stores and large corporations or big box stores. Big box stores have a large impact on small retail stores if these big box stores choose to sell a large variety of products. Big box stores in South Carolina include Walmart, Target, Dick's Sporting Goods, and other retail level stores on a supercenter level. And these guys, they're not necessarily specializing in any certain product. What they're doing is they're selling a variety of products at a low cost because of the number of products they purchase from the supplier. So, in other words, they have a large inventory and they can capitalize by selling more units for less money, which overall affects retail stores. Now, these retail stores a lot of times are family owned, they're small. You're looking at retail stores with a level of employees of about anywhere from 3 or 4 to maybe 20 to 25. So obviously they're buying local, they're selling local, they're known primarily by people in the area. And these retail stores are very important because they specialize in certain products that other people don't supply at a local level with local knowledge. So why are local retail stores so important in South Carolina and many other states? The first reason is they provide local knowledge for shoppers, like I stated before. The second reason is they keep the local economy running by keeping the market local, which I already stated. And the third reason, they provide market strategies for retail stores to compete and buy together. Let's break down our reasoning to the overall importance of retail stores. I would like to talk about the SCACS, which is the South Carolina Association of Convenience Stores. According to the SCACS, there are 3,344 local convenience stores in South Carolina, one store per 1,364 people, providing 36,000 jobs across the state. Now, the first main issue with these big box stores is their dominance over the startup of the local retail stores. Obviously, it's very hard for these little retail stores to open up in the presence of a Walmart supercenter. If they specialize in a certain product that Walmart can sell for half the price. So, economies dominated by large companies have led to a decline in the formation of new businesses that fuel economic growth, making it nearly impossible for retail level stores to compete with the dominant big box stores. One key statistic is over the past 10 years, the share of firms that are only 1 year old have fallen by nearly half, or they struggle to impact with the large dominating companies like Walmart. Business deaths now exceed business births for the first time in 30 years. Inequality, levels of unemployment. Large corporations pay less than retail stores for less skilled employees, while large corporations pay more for high-skilled employees, and retail stores pay less for high-skilled employees, causing a large inequality in the economy on a salary level, which is a big issue, obviously. Now let's look at economic returns. According to the British Columbia admission of the Canadian Union of Public Employees, independent retail stores generate more money for the local economy than large big box stores. Studies show that for every $1 million in sales generated by independent retail stores, over $450,000 is generated for the local economy in return of that $1 million in sales. So in other words, that $450,000 stays local after the generation of $1 million in sales, in comparison to a mere $170,000 which stays local at a big box store level when they contribute in $1 million in sales. So there's obviously a huge difference in $450,000 staying local in comparison to $170,000 staying local. Perhaps the most important characteristic of large owned businesses is job sustainability. Of locally owned businesses is job sustainability. Now, if you look at an employer like Walmart, who has 400,000 employees, let's say, in one district, and I'm just throwing out a statistic, I don't know if it's accurate or not, but let's say that there's 400,000 employees. At a time of economic downturn or recession, Walmart may have to cut 50,000 of those employees, which is $50,000 lacked in jobs, obviously. It's terrible for the economy because it's 50,000 people out of work just like that. Whereas retail level stores working at a smaller level that are locally owned, if you have 10 or 15 employees and you go through an economic recession, you may not have to cut any employees because you're only maintaining 10 or 15 versus 400,000. So that's obviously a key attribute, to buying local. So I would like everybody to do their best to try to buy local and help their local economy, because that's what drives our local economy, is the salaries of locally owned retailers and the employees in small businesses. Now, I'm not saying steer away from Walmart, but try to do your best to keep your money local by buying from your local businesses. Thank you, everybody, for your time, and I hope all the best for everyone. Take care.